Hi, everybody.
Hello.
It is nice to see all of you here with us this lovely Monday. What day is it? The Monday evening.
Yep.
It's obviously a Monday. Things aren't working, but that's okay. We're going to get there.
The day we're on time for a stream, it will be
Yeah.
a miracle.
Yeah. Lots of technical issues, but I think it's all
Yeah,
working right now.
I think so.
So yeah, welcome to the finale of Gilded Dreams. We're very excited. We're also not wanting this one to end, but
We're so sad.
maybe one day, as long as Ryan doesn't kill us today, we
We'll
can
come back.
come back and do some more.
Yeah.
Because this has been really fun. Things we have this week. Wednesday, I will be over again with GM Hina for Pride Never Dies, playing some more Thirsty Sword Lesbians, which I'm super pumped about. Thursday, we will be back here for more of our One Ring Shadows Reach campaign. And then Friday, Mal and I will be back on Ladies of D&D
For the finale.
for the finale. It's a week of finales.
I'm so sad that both of these shows are ending. Tonight's show and Friday's show have been two of my favorites that we've done lately. And I'm so sad because they're both going to be done.
Ladies of Lake, definitely go check it out. All of the VODs should be up too. It's a good time. Last week I figured it out on my own, and I was so proud of myself that I figured out something Allie kind of buried in there. It took me way longer than it should have to figure it out, so I'm not that proud of myself, but you know, I did what I could.
Last week I just scared all the girls into thinking that I've cast Ether Bees on a lot of people that I probably shouldn't have, but that's fine.
Ether Bees is a cool spell, though.
It is.
Unless you're
and it was
fighting
for your
a creepy
protection.
lake lady and she dives back in water, which is just unfair.
That was such crap. I don't care. That was a waste of a spell slot because she ran immediately in the water and I didn't think there was water nearby. The saddest time. But that's fine.
Oh, man. Yeah.
But yeah, that's our this week. And just so everybody knows, after this show, we're going on a break on Mondays for a little bit until after Gen Con.
After Gen Con.
Because we would have only been able to do one episode of our new show, and then we would have had to be away for multiple weeks. So we're just going to call this a break, and we will be back with Muppet Born, the campaign we've only been talking about for the last year because we keep thinking we're going to do it and then something pushes it back. But we're finally starting it the Monday after Gen Con. So oh god, I said it too fast without actually looking at a real calendar.
August.
It is the second Monday in August.
8th.
Yes.
August 8th.
Yes.
And I'll have the trailer. I have not put it together yet.
Sorry, the third Monday in August. I just lied to you. The second Monday in August is the last day of Gen Con. So we still won't be back.
Shit. Okay.
I'm great with dates, everybody. Don't worry about it.
The 15th.
Yep, the 15th is the first day of Muppet Born. There
August
you go.
15th, Muppet Born.
Yep. So after this week, we're going on a hiatus on Mondays for a little bit, but we still will be around for One Ring on Thursdays. Again, minus the 1 week we're at Gen Con. We're very sorry. We have to black out for a little bit. Yeah, but that's all right.
We will be doing Muppet Born. I will have the trailer completely done. It's technically done. I just have to add one more video piece to it that our lovely Drew recorded for me that has Happer in it. Who, if you don't know who Happer is, you will. And I have to actually record it on Mal's lovely laptop that we use for streaming because my laptop doesn't like the video quality and
That's
crashes when I try and get everything to do what I needed to do. So, yay.
It's really fun when you do this and you teach yourselves everything like the two of us have.
You know, it works out in the end, eventually.
Yeah, we get it done.
Right, Ryan, how are you doing?
He's giving the thumbs up.
Cool. I'm going to play the trailer. We'll talk to you in a minute. Bye.
Bye.
Hey, so last time we had a couple of things happen, some really interesting things. Reggie climbed out of a bathroom window, going rogue, following a lead since our wonderful Drew had to be out. Fischl, on his way home, had a strange experience with seeing a man coming out of the East River in early March with a bag of something, and he drunkenly decided to follow up on this and found that this guy was a friendly enough Greek immigrant with some sort of fish person attributes who was just bringing food back to his family and actually made a friend who later found him next to some trash cans in Chinatown after he got beat for being in the wrong place at the wrong time, trying to find out what's going on with this ship. He'd stumbled on kind of an immigration scheme, kind of like more like a human trafficking thing, really, um, and got discovered in the act and got beat for it, but learned from this same fishman, Leon, um, that he was also smuggled into the country by some people maybe involved with this same thing our characters have been looking into, this same weird symbol, and in fact was handed uh, from Leon a card for a club where he thinks these other people might be being taken to, with that same yellow symbol on it that that our characters have managed to find in their research. And I think that was where we left off, with you getting together and learning that from Fischl.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Hazel had also found a painting in storage depicting that same library tower that they were
Yes.
at. Evelyn had also found in the stack some old half rotten folio with that same symbol and a play called The King in Yellow inside,
I called
further
it the man
describing
in
that
yellow
library
earlier.
tower.
So close.
And there was a mention about the Pleiades being in the sky when the King in Yellow appears. It's weird and hard to follow. It's probably worth going over again to see if there are other details, but the whole thing has like a dreamlike, don't worry about logic kind of attitude.
Um,
Yeah,
I want to let you all know that I, in my head, refer to this campaign as Fish Buddies and Pants Factories.
Fish
a much
Buddies and
better
Pants
name.
Factories. That's the sequel if we all make it out alive. It's Gilded Dreams, Fish Buddies, and Pants Factories. Everybody,
True.
just let us know if you want that. We're happy to put it together. We're happy to ask Michael Saltzman to come back. Like, we can make it happen. Fish Buddies and
Sure.
Pants Factories, the sequel. And I had my weird moon dream.
You did. That also happened. Yeah, you
Yes.
had a dream overnight that you were by yourself standing on what had to be the moon, even though at this point in time no one has been there yet. There's even speculation at that point, weirdly enough, about if it's solid enough to land on. No one knew for sure.
I
But
beat
you
him
found
to the
out.
moon. The actual first person on the moon was Hazel Stella. It's just not in history books. Don't worry about it.
Fact. Canon.
They were
Take
like, a
that,
woman
JFK.
on the moon? Never. Never.
First of
Never.
all, ladies hate moons. Everybody.
It's a well known fact that women hate the moon.
Um,
All right. So we're jumping in, huh?
Can I see if I can find a painting with a moon? Like from the perspective I'm seeing, like if somebody like imagined what the moon would look like, or from the like what the perspective would be from the moon and painted it. Because obviously nobody's been there yet, but I imagine some artist gave their best shot at it.
yeah, sure.
Sweet.
There's probably something you can find. That's not possible.
Nope.
What's on the dice?
Oh, were you adding your stat?
D&D rules sink in hard when it's what you play the majority of the time. Golf rolls.
Golf balls.
Mostly just spending time with it, honestly. Um, okay. Also, fun fact: for all their faults, the Soviets put a woman in space fully 20 years before the U.S.
Uh-huh.
Based. Also,
Well,
she's still alive. Holy shit! Damn.
Or that's what they want you to believe.
True. She's 85.
Man. Yeah, live your best life.
Valentina Tereshkova. Well, no, they put a man up first.
Of course they did.
And he complained about it, and he was like, "Can you get a woman to do this, please?"
Yeah.
And then, yeah. I don't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's get. Yeah.
What would you like me to roll for this? 1. And then 2, can I also see if that painting I found last time, I just would like to make sure that it's it's authentic. Because part of me is afraid that it's a forgery, and then if it is a forgery, I want to know who made it.
Thank you. I forgot
Plot
to turn
twist,
my
you
mic on.
forged
You
it.
guys missed all my good jokes. I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh, you've been muted this whole time? That's
Yeah.
a shame.
Oh
Those
no.
are
Oh
some
no,
very
I'm out of
good jokes.
breezes.
I'm so sad.
Now I'm super sad. Hi, Jen.
Hello. Okay, so what do you want me to roll for that first one, though?
Do you want my 3?
I'd love your 3. Can I just take her 3?
Sadly, it does not work that way.
Well, that's a shame, because I have a feeling I'm not going to roll well tonight.
Well, you could be wrong.
Look, I rolled a 3 and tried to claim it was a 103. I just sold myself out. I could have kept no one hearing me say that. But I will sell my idiocy out.
Part of the brand. Part of the brand.
To figure out if it's forgery, I mean, obviously that would be a roll forgery. Otherwise, probably just a library use to look for something else.
Look for the other one. Okay, then I'll roll
Yeah.
twice. All right, forgery is a 34, and I have an 80, so I'm good. And I got a 2 on the other one.
Nice. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you for the follow. Bearded
Thank
Ride
you.
666. Sounds like a good time.
Fantastic.
You're all welcome.
Fucking swinging for the fences tonight.
I'm real tired. I went ahead and had to take my new nighttime meds early because I'm supposed to, so I'm on them right now. I'm also out of Reese's. It's been a day. So whatever comes out of my mouth, I apologize now. I should probably warn you, we're a spicy stream on occasion. I like to say the word fuck a lot, so if that's not for you, I
Keep it in
completely
mind.
understand. Thank you for supporting us anyway.
I'm pretty sure I already dropped one.
Yep,
I don't
That's
know.
all right.
it's
It's
all
like
good.
it's like the word "the" for me.
Yeah, I'm about the same.
Anyways, so on your first, you rolled forgery first, didn't you? Yeah. You did.
I rolled 34 for forgery and 2 for library use.
So you've got a lot of skill in forgery. You're confident that this is not a fake. The age of it looks like the age of the materials looks to be, nothing new. The common kind of cheapo materials used in forgeries are not present. If it's a forgery, it's a variety you've never seen, and you're confident it's not.
Pretty much to be this good of a forgery, I would have had to have done it myself.
Exactly, yeah.
Fantastic.
It's not a forgery in any way you're familiar with at all.
Cool.
For the other, yeah, there are a variety of like speculative things people have painted over the years from a moon perspective, especially since like the dawn of like modern science and modern astronomy, probably like 30, 40 years or so before present time in game time. Yeah, there's a lot of speculation about that. Nothing that you find though with the same, like with that same yellow cloaked figure that's been in your dreams lately. Um, there's a lot of fantastical stuff with like literal little green men, and the moon as cheese, some silly stuff like that, along with some more serious like speculative artistic pieces. But no, nothing with the same figure that you've been seeing.
Okay. That's fine.
Is he the man in the moon?
Maybe.
Got it. Well, that was Gilded Dreams. Thank you for
Yeah.
joining us.
We solved the whole thing.
Got it.
Um,
Now we take on the Pants Factory.
would I have two questions. One, would this type of library have like newspaper records?
Oh yeah, for sure.
I know they don't have microfiche yet, but they still have
No.
like papers, I imagine.
No, we keep everything though. The museum does.
Today I learned. I had kind of assumed that microfiche always existed because I never thought about it.
Nope.
No, I literally just looked it up before I asked because I was like, "Can I ask about microfiche?" Nope, 60s. Okay, never
I
mind.
was gonna say I figured it was 50s or later.
Um, the word also, like, you can tell they came up with that later in the century.
True.
They would call it microfiche. We would have called it like a doodly wibber. And
I wish they had done it in the 20s, and then I wouldn't have to call it microfiche.
but I also feel like Fisher would probably get some ice because like he's really fucking beat up and like probably have like, a handkerchief stuffed up his nose. When come on, man. Mal.
Mal, you okay?
Everything just stopped.
Oh, everything stopped on my end too.
Okay.
Maybe.
Oh,
Maybe not.
what?
No, it didn't.
I can still see
You're
you.
still.
I'm still here.
Yeah, you're still.
Okay.
You've been here the whole time. Yeah.
I was here the whole time.
Time.
She'll be right back. I didn't hear everything she said, but I heard one moment.
Close enough.
Evie probably would have made sure you got something and is probably trying to tend
probably
any
have, like,
wounds
ice
you
around
have.
it. Yeah.
You're definitely working on a good shiner.
Uh-huh. And but yeah, I'm probably gonna look through the newspaper archives. Because the King in Yellow we've established is a play, correct?
Yes.
There is a
Okay.
play about the King in Yellow.
Or we know that that's like one thing. So
We know it
Yes.
exists.
I'm gonna look for
Yay!
references.
I've been here the whole time. Don't worry about that. I didn't disappear at all. My computer definitely did not stop responding to WAF anyway. I heard everything that was said, but just for the audience, maybe recap what's happened in the past 2 minutes.
I've also been here the whole time. And then Michael is questioning about the play.
And
Okay,
mentally,
thank
I'm
you.
totally not here, by the way. So just
Perfect.
Yeah.
Glad we're all clear on whether we're here or we're not here,
Yeah.
and the varying degrees of here-ness, and
Yeah, I
whether
was
that be physical or mental.
I was thinking that I would try to find possible reviews or like things about it being performed or reviews of the book itself or any references to it basically. But that I'm kind of like focusing on the art sections of papers. I think is where I'm looking for info.
For sure, yeah.
Let me go ahead and roll this sucker.
That's good old library use.
Library use. All right, I got 65 of
Everyone's favorite.
Good old library
that.
use.
So that's a 15.
Nice. That's the way.
All right. did anybody put on a shitty community theater production of The King in Yellow?
It has happened before, yeah. Um, Not recently, and only sporadically. You find a few records. Oh no, it happened again.
No.
Nope.
You
Back.
just froze for a second.
Yep.
You're good.
You all disappeared again, and I went, "Oh no!" And then you were back. So maybe just saying "oh no" is what brings you back. I'll try it next time.
Um, there's always sparse detail about it because why would there be very much? But it's also usually associated with some weird event happening at a play. Not even necessarily like sinister, but something strange, like someone gives birth in the audience, or like there's a fire at the theater, or it's just something weird. There's always just out of the ordinary, something of note
So we've gone
accompanying it.
full Scottish play.
A little bit.
Okay.
I just
There
love that the
is
first
one
example of
note
a weird
actually
thing
of
was
someone
somebody had
dying
birth at it.
on, like, during the play. One of the actors
Oh.
dying.
Please, plays have sparked revolutions. This is nothing. There are riots in theaters.
Just if you don't feel a stirring to throw a Molotov when you hear the people sing from Les Mis, then you're dead inside.
Yep, there it is.
Unless you've done the show like 3 times and then
Okay, that's fair.
you don't ever want to hear the people sing
Yeah.
ever again.
And then you're Kylie, and you ignore that Les Mis exists for the rest of your life.
Don't get me wrong, it's a beautiful show, but
It's a beast.
It's not a fun show to be a woman in, let's put it that way.
That's fair.
Yeah.
What's the really famous theater? Is it the Astor Place? Is that the one in New York? Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah.
31 rioters died.
Oh, Jesus.
Boy.
Wasn't it because like stampeding crowd?
Yes.
You're right, Mama Cat. It's The King in Yellow.
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I'll pass this information along to y'all.
Okay, which will take again some time to find.
Oh, have I told them about the business card? Oh shit.
I don't know.
I don't
know that
you
you
have.
did.
Oh my god. Let's do that. Hold up. Here you go. Sorry, I'm a little out of it. So there seems to be a connection between what I've been investigating with this human trafficking situation, bringing migrants in to, I don't know, to what exactly, but there's a lot going on there. But let's start with the fact that this place is apparently where they're all being brought through. And I hand the card over and I tap on the symbol to note it.
Is this where you met your fish buddy?
No, it is not. But from what I can tell, he narrowly avoided going there and is trying to evade being taken there.
All right. So I'm assuming we should visit this place?
I've explained to you why I'm calling him my fish buddy, right?
No, not at all. You just keep saying fish buddy. I didn't get an explanation on the phone either.
Sure.
Well, I met him when he came out of the lake, out of the river in the middle of the night, carrying a giant bag of live fish.
Okay.
That was why I was originally calling him my fish buddy. He cooked him really well. But it's also because he has gills. And he says that everyone being trafficked also has them. He claims it's a family curse that some people in different places have. But he says everybody's been brought in has this.
You all thought I was ridiculous for suggesting that we may not have been here when we were at the tower. And I just heard about people with gills.
Well,
I mean, listen, there's all sorts of strange
you know.
uh, animal mutations that two-headed goats and snakes. There's all sorts of strange things that happen in nature. I blew her mind. Um, she's back.
I don't know what's happening. This has literally never happened before. This computer has just decided today's the day.
This has happened to one of us every time we've used Ninja. For to be fair, it happened to Drew and to me.
I don't know what the deal is.
It's
So who
never
knows?
happened to me on Ninja
Yeah,
before though,
because
and we use
we
it for
use it
Lake.
every week.
Yeah, I'm not even saying it's Ninja necessarily. It's just like it's happened to one of us every time. It's
Huh.
super weird.
Hopefully it stops because I just closed everything except for this on this computer. I can do nothing else. But yes, fish people, gills. Yes.
Yeah, I know it sounds a little loony, but I promise it was. I'm quite certain it's real.
Okay, so how does that connect to this? And I sort of just gesture to the painting that I've dragged into my office that I'm sure is gigantic. Because
It's
I
pretty big, yeah.
don't think that it's happenstance that there are people with gills being trafficked and we end up in a tower that's a library and then I'm on the moon and I see the guy that was in the library.
No, I would say something very odd is happening for sure. Maybe it's I don't know, illusion. I don't know.
I don't think you can have a shared illusion. You can have shared hallucinations maybe, but I don't, that library was too real.
Sorry, I'm reading up on the Pleiades. I forgot about the myth behind the Pleiades to see if there's anything there.
You are gathering people who have gills, who can breathe in the water. You're looking for people who can get something in the water or out of the water.
Yes, but what? I
There was
mean,
a there was a lake at the library, right? The
uh,
fountain.
yeah, a body of water of some sort. We didn't try to get in or anything, but
What does it look like in the painting?
what does it look like in the painting, Ryan?
Pretty much as it did, or as it did when you were there, or when you were dreaming you were there. And it's kind of like I mean, it looks, other than the surroundings, it looks non. It doesn't look like outstanding in any way, really. It's a wide lake bed, kind of like a Great Lakes sort of situation. Like the horizon, it stretches off to the horizon, so it's a big body of water. But
It's clearly not the ocean.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's not the ocean because it's just got it's pretty still. It's got a little bit of activity, but it's lake water, clearly lake waves, not ocean waves. Um, a lot of like glacial smooth like smoothed out stones on the shore. The water isn't any unusual color. um, it's like that familiar greenish blue freshwater color.
Hmm.
I clearly, like, I, even if I don't know about this painting off the top of my head, I would be able to find the file about this painting. Is it based on a real place, or is this just like said to be from an artist's imagination, or does it say in the file like this is based off of this geographical location?
um, the info that's with it, the artist had it called it Carcosa, and the info that's with it says the artist had cobbled it together from some rather vivid dreams.
Who's the artist?
Haha, damn it.
Also, I think I figured out why things aren't working. It's because I didn't do that.
It was the light.
That
We
wasn't
didn't
on.
have the
That
blue
does it.
light.
What was I thinking?
It's okay. We forgive you.
Thank you. Everything should be fine now.
Yeah, everything should work.
Um, Curiously enough, part of the reason it was back in like back catalog stuff is that it's an anonymous submission. The artist isn't identified.
Interesting.
Looking at the technique of it though, the technique and the materials used, it's relatively modern. So it's probably done within the last 10, 15 years.
Okay. If I can figure out who that person is, they may still be alive. And if they're still alive, that means we can ask questions. Can I call one of my buddies in my little smuggling ring that I'm a part of?
Sure, yeah.
Cool. I want to call whoever I would think, like whoever Hazel would think is the most knowledgeable besides her about art,
Okay.
or that maybe has the most like connections to other underground art people that we also source from.
All right.
So I'm gonna somebody just said Gilded Dreams, and if that's why you named
That
this
was-
Gilded Dreams, I'm gonna be so mad.
Stop it.
Was this-
That was
Oh,
Michael.
it was Michael, wasn't it? I didn't even look at the thing at first. Michael just said that, and if that's the truth, I'm gonna be so mad.
Well, gilded also means gold.
No, I know. That's why I designed the logo
Man
the
in
way I
yellow.
did. Well, that's why I designed the logo the way I did in gold, because I knew about that one. But if this is a pun, I'm gonna be angry. I love puns, but I'm gonna be so mad.
Oh, now you'll get angry about puns.
I feel like a good pun is supposed to make you angry. That's
No,
like the
but
Yeah.
purpose.
I
It's
love
awful.
puns, but I've stared at this one for weeks, much longer than the show has been happening. Way before, like the minute he gave me that, I designed the logo. And if I've stared at this logo for like weeks and I didn't get it, I'm gonna be so sad.
I mean, you didn't know there were going to be fish buddies.
Yeah, how would
But
you?
I did last week. I've had a week to figure this out, and I did it. Okay, yes, the phone call.
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna look and be like, can one of you shut the door, please? Fantastic. What you're about to hear, let's just say you didn't. And then I'm gonna pick up the phone and dial a number.
Great.
I'm good at doing that.
Let's see. So your contact who picks up goes by Michel, a man, a French man,
Yes.
would have a name like that. Because, French.
Oh, Michelle.
Oh, Misha.
That's fine. That's fine.
Was it Ugly
Gilmore
Betty?
Girls.
Gilmore
It's
Girls. I
Gilmore
was like, there
Girls.
was a sassy Michelle. Which one was it?
Gilmore Girls.
I have no frame of reference for this, but that's okay.
All of you, I will be right back. So I'm not disappearing. My video will be disappearing, but I'm not. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sounds like bullshit.
Okay.
Sounds like complete bullshit.
Conspiracy.
It's all a conspiracy. It's
I don't
fine.
buy this.
So when Michelle does pick up, hi, it's Hazel. I need a favor.
Sure. What's going on?
You just said the name of the place and I forgot it. Carcova? Was that it?
Carcosa.
Carcosa. Okay. I have a painting in the possession of the Met. But the problem is it was anonymously donated and I need the artist's name like as quickly as possible. It's called Carcosa. It's the painting. It's supposed to be based on these vivid dreams that the artist had of a place, and I need the artist's name, because I've got questions, and they're sort of life or death ones.
From a piece of art.
Well,
Okay.
you know the business we deal in. Obviously, there are life and death situations with our work, and it's all art. Let's just say this is a little bit of a side job that will benefit all of us in the end if things go well.
Fair enough. Let me see what I can do. Give me a short time.
Yeah, I'll be in my office. Just give me a call.
Got it.
And she will hang up the phone and then look at Herschel and be like, or official, and just be like, I have a little bit of a side gig.
Mostly, I just want to know if I can use you as an off-the-record contact if I reporting on that.
It's fine with me as long as my name never comes up. The people I run around with wouldn't be too happy, but you're a friend.
I'm not a fucking idiot, honestly.
Thank you, I appreciate that. Because some
Today
people
is
I work with are, so you just got to make sure these days.
today does dispute that
Yeah,
a little bit,
yeah,
but
just a bit.
mostly I'm pretty good. I'd like to make a phone call actually.
Sure.
I want to see if someone can connect me to the Starry Night.
Do you mind if we take a quick break and then we will come back with that phone call?
Is that doggy demanding it?
Huh?
The doggy's demanding it?
A little bit.
No problem.
Okay, we will be right back. Give us about 5 to 7 minutes and we will
Yep,
be back
Fair
with
enough.
that phone call.
break
Yep.
number one.
mode came
Get her
up.
up.
Hello, we are back. So just so everybody knows, we need to go ahead and close early tonight because of a health emergency. Um, Everything will be fine. But we are going to go ahead and shut down for the night. So that way we can make sure. Obviously, you can see Kylie's camera is blacked out. She's having a bit of a health scare at the moment, and we want to go ahead and take care of that, especially as the person that lives with her. So we are going to shut down for the night. We are going to move this finale till next week. Drew will be back with us as Herschel, so that will give us a four-person cast again, or as Reggie. Sorry, I don't know why I want to say it's fine. I don't know why I want to say it. It's fine. We'll be back as Reggie, and we will do this whole finale next week. We are really sorry to end early, but health comes first.
Yep,
And we are
absolutely.
big believers in that. So thank you all so much for the patience. Thanks for coming for the first hour. We'll call it a two-parter if it makes you feel better.
We
So
will.
come back next week for the second part of the two-part finale of Gilded Dreams. So I will absolutely let you know, Kat. Um, but yeah, we will be back. Thank you all so much for coming by. Um, and like I said, we'll be back Thursday for One Ring, and we will give the whole spiel of the rest and the announcements then. But for right now, I've got to get going so I can help her
Yep.
get to health and safety things. But thanks so much. See y'all next, or see y'all Thursday. Bye.
Thank y'all.
Right.